Yesterday, Israel decided it's going to reoccupy Gaza. This is a terrible decision that will have horrific repercussions in many, many ways. First of all, the people of Gaza have been suffering a tremendous amount since the start of this war. I understand that this war happened because of what Hamas did on October 7th. And I understand how horrific and brutal it was, and how the Israeli people want the hostages back, and they want to make Hamas incapable of doing this kind of thing again. But much of this war has nothing to do with that. Tens of thousands of civilians have already been killed. Tens of thousands or more face famine and starvation. And as this accelerates, Hamas only gets stronger because people only get more angry at Israel. So this decision to reoccupy Gaza will increase the suffering there. But it will do something else. It will weaken and perhaps even destroy the state of Israel. One way to understand Netanyahu is when he speaks of the security of the state of Israel or the safety of the Jewish people, phrases he likes to throw around a lot. Just replace that phrase with my political career. So when he says this is necessary to keep the state of Israel around, what he really means is this is necessary for my political career. I'm doing this for the safety of the Jewish people. I'm doing this for my political career. And in the name of Netanyahu staying in office a few days, weeks, months, years more, ultimately the security of the state of Israel will be undermined because this occupation isn't sustainable. There will be an ongoing guerrilla war against the Israeli military in Israel because it will push away, rightly, many of Israel's remaining allies. Increasingly, in countries that have long supported Israel, including this one, it's impossible to continue to support this regime, particularly for younger people. Just take a look at those numbers. And it will make every Jew in the world less safe. Because people will look at the state of Israel, and I'm not saying this is okay, but this is what they will do. And they will blame every Jew. And we are all less safe because of this, all of us who are Jewish. But it's not just about the safety of the Jewish people. It's about the horrific suffering of the Gaza people, about which Netanyahu and his cronies care nothing. And that is also a terrible, terrible thing. In the long history, the very long history of the Jewish people, there have been few Jewish leaders who have been as terrible, as destructive, as murderous, and as bad for the Jews as Netanyahu. And at this moment, we have a president of the United States who, rather than trying to restrain Netanyahu, rather than seeing this as something that will destabilize the region and potentially undermine an ally, Israel, he sees this as an opportunity to, build hotels in Gaza and put his name on it. This is where we find ourselves almost 2 years after October 7th.